It was a gloomy night, the kind that made the sky look heavy with secrets. The moon hid behind thick clouds, and the only light came from an old lantern swinging at the end of a deserted street. Arham, a traveler, was returning home from a distant town. His car broke down near the edge of a hill, and with no signal on his phone, he had no choice but to walk. The road was silent, except for the sound of his own footsteps crunching on gravel. As he climbed the hill, he saw an old mansion in the distance. Its windows were dark except for the one on the top floor where a faint glow flickered. Against his better judgment, Arham decided to go there, hoping for help. The iron gate creaked open as it had been waiting for him. Inside the mansion smelled of dust and rot. Cobwebs hung from the ceiling and the wooden floor groaned with every step. "Hello," he called out. His voice echoed through the empty halls. Then he heard it, a woman's laughter, faint but clear, coming from upstairs. His heart skipped a beat. He looked up. The glowing window was right above him. Slowly he climbed the staircase. With every step, the laughter grew louder, sharper, more distorted. At the top, he found a long corridor lined with portraits. The eyes of the painted figures seemed to follow him. The air grew colder, his breath turning into mist. Finally, he reached the last door. Light leaked from underneath. He pushed it open. Inside was a room with an old rocking chair swaying back and forth. But no one was sitting in it. On the wall, written in black, were the words, "Leave before she finds you." Arham froze. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind him. The rocking chair stopped, and in the corner of the room, he saw her. A woman in a tattered white dress, her hair covering her face. She stood still, but her head twitched unnaturally. "Who are you?" Arham stammered. The woman raised her head slowly. Her eyes were hollow pits, and her mouth stretched into an unnatural wide grin. With a voice that seemed to come from all around him, she whispered, "You came on a gloomy night, just like the others." The lantern flickered. The portraits in the hallway began to scream. Arham ran to the door, pulling at it desperately, but it wouldn't open. Behind him, the woman began to crawl on all fours impossibly fast, her laughter echoing through the mansion. The next morning, villagers passing the hill found his abandoned car, but Arham was never seen again. They say the mansion still waits for travelers on gloomy nights, its windows glowing faintly, calling out to anyone lost in the dark.